Alright guys, there's lots of different information out there on the internet on how to get rid of gophers. Lots of basic ways. They'll start talking about putting your hair down in their hole to scare them off, or mothballs. I've tried smoke bombs. I tried putting a water hose in with high pressure and flooding out the hole. I tried putting my exhaust pipe, a water hose from my exhaust pipe in my truck, down in the hole, let it run for a couple hours, try to gas them out. I've tried dumping gas in their hole and blowing them up. Tried multiple different traps. You go to the parts store, Home Depot, Lowe's, somewhere like that. They're going to try to give you a trap. Looks something like so. Got a little trigger on the bottom. It's primarily used for little moles. They make little rivets in your grass. You can step it down. Put this on top of it when they come back through to push their hole back up. Click. This comes down and catches them. The teeth shoot into the ground. Problem is with gophers is they're much deeper than that. This was one hole. They'll come up, they'll put a dirt pile on top of the ground. If you take the dirt pile, throw it to the side, just sling it across the yard so it doesn't make a mess, that way it's spread out. Stick a water hose down in the dirt hole and just kind of jab it down in the ground. Lo and behold, most of the time a hole will wash out into the ground. Once you open that up, they do not like the fresh air. Sit back, get yourself a BB gun, bow and arrow, whatever works for you. Wait for him to stick his whole head up. This was an old gopher. Had a hard time catching him in this hole. So I stuck some arrows in the ground. Just kind of stuck them in the ground like so. And you can tell if you've got a gopher hole because it's hard to go in. And then it'll give loose. Give me a second to find where his hole's actually at. Back up here just a little bit so it's a little easier. See, it fell right through. Be hard at first, and then it'll fall through. Nice and easy. Obviously, that's where his hole is. You could dig a hole here. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'll try it again here. Stick it in. It's hard. Oh, wow. Just fell right through. Obviously, there's a hole there. All right. So basically, I did that from the old hole here across the ground just to make a new entrance. And I just dug a straight hole into the ground. Take a water hose, apply some water. Don't know if you guys can see, but there is a hole down there in the ground. It's about the size of an orange. Another trap they've made, which is kind of good, this thing here. Basic idea. It goes down. Door comes up. Gopher tries to come through. Pushes the door down. Arms come up. You catch him. Problem is, it's just a bear hug. They'll pull it to the end of the string. If you don't have it tied to your string, you might lose your trap. Probably will lose your trap. They'll pull it to the end of the string. They'll pull right out of it. I attached some razor blades to it to try to hold on to them. I don't know if you can see. There's some hairs on this from where he got stuck in it this morning. He actually managed to pull out of the razor blades. Still, useless. Back to the original style. Gonna have to shoot him. So now, here I am, posted up with my arrow, waiting on him to stick his little head out. When he does, I'll be back.